Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is Ruth, John, Mark, Pamela, Patricia, and Peter Ray. Home movie, 1967. And now the movie, folks. Well, this is 1967. There's David Garrett, our first trip to Cistern Key, Exumas, Bahamas, and looks like we're taking a Bahama Air flight somewhere in Florida to Nassau, where we're going to get now we're in Nassau, and this is this seaplane that we're taking to Cistern Key, and where the boat would land in the water. And that's how we got to the island, and it could take off from the water. It was a seaplane. Land on. You see, it's got. You can see how those wheels would retract when it was landing in the water. It would take off in the water and then land on land. So we're on our way from Nassau to Cistern Key, Exumas, Bahamas, for the first time. And then my parents, developed a real love for that island. They bought property there. Patricia, Avery, and Scarlett still go there. My mom and dad, Ruth and John Ray, went there for the rest of their lives. And so that's beautiful water. Yeah, that's the part of the airplane that would land that had a flotation device that would allow the boat to land in the water. Yeah, so here we are, we're on our way. Dad's filming the ocean. I think we're getting near Cistern Key, 1967. Middle of March to middle of April. About a month trip, long trip. Dad did so well, he was so productive as an attorney that he could take that time, and my parents really needed the time to rejuvenate from their very hectic lifestyle. So, here we are coming in to make a landing at Cistern Key, and you can see the boat. Here we are coming into Cistern Key, 1967. Making a landing in the water. Water landing. Yeah, for big thrill, flying in first time to Cistern Key. Pam, Patty, David Garrett. Yeah. 1967. David was very active. Yeah, this is our first time. This is our first time on Cistern Key. We rented this house from the Rummages, this family who bought property. The Cistern Key is in the Exumas, the Bahamas, and the island was originally government property, or property of the British government. It was sold to a businessman the whole island was sold to a man from Chicago, Will C. Grant. He sold a part of the land, a beach in this where they built this house, to a family from New Orleans called the Rummages. And we rented from them. So this was our first time on Cistern Key, and my parents loved it. And they never stopped coming back. Hi, Pam. Pam liked to joke around. She was a joker. Good sense of humor. Yeah, there's a lizard, island lizard, we would take pictures of. Yeah, didn't have those in Cleveland. You could grab their tail. We would grab their tail. The tail would break off. Now here's the Easter egg hunt, 1967, and that's Merthelda, who was the cook, wife of Steve Cox. Merthelda Cox, there are 3 children. I think Sharon, that's Steve Jr. I'm going to send this to you, Steve. His 2 sisters, I believe Sharon and Barb, whom they called Bobby, Bahamian pronunciation. So Mom had this Easter egg hunt on the beach there, by the Rummages Beach, where we rented. And yeah, she invited these children of Steve and Merthelda Cox to come. Or maybe they were just, maybe this isn't the Easter egg hunt yet. They're just over to enjoy the beach. Yeah, and play with us. We're playing in the sand. There's a little shelter there you could go in if you were down, and just to get out of the sun if you felt you were getting too much sun. Hi, Steve. Good guy. He just passed away a few years ago. He was on the island for many years. Hi, Merthelda. I think she's gonna give a smile. Yeah, here we go. There we go. She's smiling for the camera. Trying not to. David Garrett. Yeah, who came down. And my parents, son of my parents' friends, Dick and Marilyn Garrett. Now we walked over. This is the Grant's house. The guy who bought the whole island, Will C. Grant. We ended up staying there 1 year, 1971. And we would explore the island and walk around. It wasn't that big, but one of the things we would do while we were there. Yep. And this David Garrett supposedly was wild. My parents, that's what they said. And my dad was, and Mom were, I guess, supposedly in disciplining him, getting him to behave. But I think he was just an active little boy. Look at those beautiful hibiscus flowers. Yeah, wow. Will C. Grant planted. Beautiful. What are we doing here? Going butterfly hunting? That's what we used to do. I don't think that was right, but we didn't know any better. I think Pam's got became a part of our childhood, having a Easter butterfly collections. Oh, there's Peter and David. We got a little rafts there with our straw hats, so we don't get too much sun, I guess, on our heads. Enjoying the water. Yeah, beautiful island. Look at the green palm trees, and yeah, wonderful. First time on Cistern Key in the Bahamas, and yeah, Dad bought property on the next beach over. Patricia owns that now and goes down. I haven't been down to the island since 1988, but this is part of our childhood. This, my parents loved this island. This after we came down to the one time, and they kept coming for the rest of their lives. They loved going down there, especially when they bought that property. Real beautiful, peaceful, warm and sunny. During the Cleveland winter, where it's cold and dark and gloomy and snowy. Down there, that you get sun and the water's warm. Go swimming. Yeah, and it's very pleasant. Beautiful natural setting. And that water there was generally pretty calm. The other side of the island could be more wind. Yeah. Yeah, there's the Rummages house. That's the path that was going away some distance to like a deck where you could get some sun. I'm Merthelda and Steve Jr., Sharon, and I hope I got that name right. Sharon and Bobby. Oh, now is the Easter egg hunt. Here we go. Yeah. our first Easter egg hunt on Cistern Key. Now, Steve Jr. was the youngest, so they get to go first since they're slower, and to give them a head start. And you give them a little bit of time, and then the next oldest would go. Oh, there you go, Steve. I'll send this to you. Sorry it took so long. There's Sharon and Bobby. Everyone has an egg carton to put their eggs in. Yeah, okay. She found one. Okay. Ruth's helping them. Now, David was, I guess he was a year younger, so he was next, seeing what he can find. There goes Peter. He would be next by age. There goes Patricia. I think that's Peter. Easter egg hunt, Cistern Key, Exumas, Bahamas, 1967. Merthelda helping her children. Yeah, those are happy memories. Oh, Steve found another one. Good job, Steve. There you go. Sorry this took me so long to get this to you. Peter and David. Yeah, my mom, she was enthusiastic about these Easter egg hunts. Happy memories, simple pleasures. In the old days, at this time, they were hard-boiled eggs that were dyed. Now, I guess it's just plastic eggs with chocolate inside that you open it like a hollow plastic. Merthelda, we called her Myrtilla early on, and then we thought, no, and they said, no, her name's Merthelda. I don't know if Myrtilla was short, like a nickname. Oh boy, Steve Jr. has a lot. And his sister, Sharon or Barb, also. Hi, Peter. Got some. Patty has a bowl. Counting the eggs. See how everybody did. Like a competition. And Mom's counting this. Oh, Pam has 3. The older kids don't really care. How many do you have, Mark? 1. She thought, we are missing. She's like, she would always, remember her thinking, she'd count them up, see if they'd all been found. Generally, there would be 1 or 2 we couldn't find. Oh, there's Ruth holding Steve Jr. Isn't that nice? He seems to have found a nice place to rest for a while. Oh, I think we're going fishing here. Deep sea fishing. Yeah. This dock is over on the property of Mr. Grant. Yeah. And I guess, the boat would come here, and we'd get off when we arrived. Pam, nice hat. And we would bring our stuff here and then travel to the house. Yeah, I think this was Mr. Grant had rented this boat, and then he let us use it. And I think we caught a lot of fish here, these dolphin fish. I think this is where we caught like 50 fish. A lot. Beautiful fish. It's kind of sad, of course. We ate them. People like to eat fish. It's sad seeing them die, getting speared. But people need to eat. So I don't like fishing because it seems I don't like to see the suffering of the fish. They're big fish. They're called dolphin fish, not like the mammal, like flipper. Hi, Pam. We used to, we told people, we caught all these dolphin fish. They go, you caught flipper. You killed, no, they're not the porpoises. These are fish. Now he's bringing it closer and then, I guess, spearing it because it's fairly heavy. Maybe it would break the line. Yeah, we caught a lot. Mom talked about it. This became a legend. I think we caught 50 dolphin fish. Major thing. Mom wrote to her mom about the loaves, the fishes and the loaves. Like, well, Merthelda was baking bread every day. It was kind of biblical. He's going to hook the fish, bring it in the boat, put it in this area. I think there was like a area where it was water. It was connected to. It was like they couldn't get out, but they could stay fresh and stay alive actually for a while, till we got them back, and then they would die and be scaled. Oh, another hook gonna stick. Oh, yeah, the poor fish. That's the end. Gonna meet his maker. Now on the dock we would pose. Remember, Pam had so much trouble holding up her fish because it's slippery. She just couldn't keep it up. Too slippery and slimy. And there she's doing. Oh, she got maybe a piece of a rag. Oh, look at there they are. Yep. Hi, Dad, Mark, Pam, Patty. Okay, another day. Beautiful day. Sunny day. Palm trees, ocean, sun. Beautiful Bahamas. Cistern Key, Exumas, Bahamas, 1967. Ruth, John, Mark, Pam, Patty, and Peter Ray, and David Garrett, and Steve Cox, and Merthelda Cox, their 3 children, Sharon, Barb, and Steve Jr. From middle of March to middle of April, 1967. Yeah, my dad worked hard. He was a good provider to pay for these trips to the Bahamas, so they could, so my parents could get away from their hectic lives. Yeah, it really rejuvenated them. I think it was spiritual. It was good for their health. They both were, I think, overly busy in Cleveland. Oh, Mark, going swimming? Looks like it. He's got his towel. Oh, now, underwater movies, yeah. Dad brought this plastic casing, and then he put the movie camera in it and took underwater movies. There's Pam swimming, skin diving, snorkeling by this reef, probably the Rummages Reef. Hi, Pam. Yeah, we would always, that was part of our trip, Dad would film us underwater. There's Patty on the surface, swimming along. Okay. Hi, Patricia. Oh, there's Pamela. Hi, Pam. And the fish. So are those pompanos? There would be turbots. We would be scared of barracuda. Keep an eye out for barracuda. We generally didn't see sharks. There are all kinds of different fish. Hard to remember the names now. Grouper. Now that was the Nassau grouper. The grouper were good for food. They were pretty big. Yeah. Nice reef. Look at the coral. Ooh, looks like an angelfish. Yeah. Beautiful. It's like National Geographic. This was before, nowadays we're all spoiled from beautiful videos that you can see of things like this. But back then it was novel. Not as much stuff available. There was stuff on television of here comes Ruth, snorkeling, staying on the surface. That's a good idea. especially swimming over that reef. There's not much room to go, to submerge. Is that brain coral? Hi, Mom. Yep. Mm-hmm. Posing for the camera. I think, yeah, she knows she was being filmed. We all did. We tried to do a good job swimming for the camera. Ooh, look at those sea fans. Purple. Pretty. Yeah, Dad, I think, is taking these movies, underwater movies. Yeah, they would bring these home and show them to friends, Bahama movies, and they would bring them to the schools and bring them to Lakeside. So a lot of people saw them, and now we're putting this on YouTube for, well, anybody who might be interested in the Dearest Mother saga. Going back to 1943, the letters my mom started writing to her mother. No, we're at 1967. Yeah, Mark was 15, Pam 13, Patty was 10, I was 7, or turning 7. Yeah, Mark turned 15 in November. There's Mark. Look how deep he is. Wow. Okay. Pam turned 13 in June, Patty 10 in November, and I turned 7 in May. So I was close to myself. Oh, look at those pretty yellow fish. Oh, is that a Popeye Jack? I can remember some of the names. I think this is this reef outside of near the beach. We called it Rummage's Reef. Mm-hmm. Bahama movies underwater. Oh, look at that. Is that a sea anemone? Not sure. I know the fish would be shy, naturally, evading predators, constant concern for wild creatures. Well, there's a school of fish. Yeah, look at that. Oh, what's that? Is that a turbot? Turbots were bigger. They were pretty. They would eat coral. You'd see them pecking away. Yeah, the reefs were good places for fish. Oh, look at the lobster. We caught a number of a couple of them. My dad got this, he called it a Hawaiian sling, where you'd go underwater and spear them, and we would bring them back and cook them and eat them. Yeah. Oh, look at that fish. Okay, so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Dad, yeah, you can see he has caught a lobster. Now he's going to talk to it, I think. Going to talk to it, as if I recall correctly. Ooh, kind of sad. There he goes. That's it. And he's going to talk to it. Here we go, Dad. Hey, dude, how's it going? Sorry about that. Well, we used to watch these movies growing up. Haven't watched them in a long time. Nice tan, Dad. Ooh, Peter got burned. Sunburned. There's a boat or a seaplane. Wonder who arrived. Oh, I think this is, yeah, David Garrett's parents. Dick and Marilyn Garrett came for the last week, I think. Yep. They were friends of my parents. Oh, there's Dad going deep. Wow, look at that. Good job, Dad. Skin diving, snorkeling. Oh, here's the barracuda. Yeah, that was something. We were scared of them. Now he's filming the barracuda. Uh-oh, is he coming toward the camera? Uh-oh, yeah, better get out of the water. Scared of the barracuda. It was a famous thing. Memory. Filming a barracuda, then it turned on my father, and he got the movie camera in the boat, and I think, are we leaving now? Well, who's filming? Oh yeah, we're leaving. So that was our first trip, 1967. Rummage's property. Can't remember their names. They ended up selling, I think, their property. Now we're headed to Nassau on the seaplane, the Grumman Goose Island Flying Service. And yeah, we're passing. There's the couple. Those are the two houses that. There's Mr. Grant's house. Those two houses, I think, were the two caretakers for Mr. Grant and the Rummages. Ooh, there's the end of the island. We're headed to Nassau from Cistern Key in the Exumas. Good trip. Yeah, now we're back home in Rocky River, and Nan Gregory had left, I believe, milk, orange juice, bread. Well, dear natives, welcome home. I always thought it was welcome home, Bahamian natives, but my memory was, yeah, I see the bread and milk. And by this time, the dogwood was out. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard. Well, looks like this is in August at the family reunion, Lakeside, Ohio, and the relatives are out in the water, enjoying the water. Yeah. Lakeside, Ohio, the big thing was the lake, enjoying the lake and the water. The Zook Extended Family Reunion, which started in 1890, and we're still having it. It was the children of Frank and Lena Zook. Lena's here. She was 97. Well, there's Barb and Bill Smith. And I think that's Terry Freilich. Yeah. Now here we're... Oh, who's on my dad's shoulders? Mom thought I was too hard on him. Hi, Dad. Too much of a strain. Now, I guess we during the week we went to this Mohican wilderness. Not quite sure about this, but anyway, there was a canoe. We took a canoe trip here at some point. Looks like my friend Rick Donaldson. I don't know if we came during the week or if this is another time, but hi, Patty. Took a canoe trip. These home movies are all, I had them digitized and they're all mixed up, and I've been trying to figure out what you know, the years as we go through the years with my mom's letters. Guess we're renting canoes here, going on a canoe trip. That's Dick Donaldson. He's still alive. Next door, there's Carly Donaldson, and there's Dad and Patty. Dad still had a little hair. Pam, Patty. Well, it was summer, so we're enjoying we went for a canoe trip. This place where they rented canoes. You go for a canoe ride. Oh, Carly Donaldson, Dick and Carly, and Rick. Now this is, I think, in Marion, Ohio, family reunion, and Barb and Bill Smith's home, and that very elderly gal in the middle is Lena Zook, Lena Hecker Zook. Yeah, so it was. There's Gertrude to her left, Helen, Barb. There's Pam and Lisa, Doran in the back there, Kathy. There's John and Lenore, Dale, Harold, Fred, Mark's there. There's Lena. Yeah, that's Lenore's mom. Yeah, she was real old. Her father-in-law, oh, there's Kathy, Lisa. This family reunion in Marion, Ohio, Barb and Bill Smith's home. There's Gertrude and Lena. Yeah, Gertrude, Dad. So Lena was my great-grandmother. There's Fred and Helen, and Lenore. Yeah, these are the original siblings. There's Bill Smith. Yeah, they had a nice get-together. I think this is back at Lakeside, Ohio, on the beach. No, there's no beach there. Maybe it's at Bay Point. Who knows? The conundrum of family history. Well, it's been a long time ago. I've been doing my best to go through these videos. I had them digitized, but they didn't do a good job. They're kind of mixed up, and I look at them and try to figure out, oh, Mark, Dad's playing Frisbee in the lake. Doing my best to get the years right as we move through my mom's letters. Since we finished 1967, I wanted to do the home movie for 1967, and that's what we're doing now. But it's not perfect. Not at all. I think there was this Bay Point. It was near Lakeside. We'd go because they had a nice beach. Is that it? That's just a guess. Anyway, summertime in Ohio. Now this is back at Lakeside. Yeah, this house we rented. I think in the western part. Oh, there's Peter and Mike, my cousin Mike. Yeah, he and I were close in age, so we would spend time together at late. There's Debbie. Yeah, I know this is the right year, 1967. She was smoking a pipe. Now Debbie is she's the daughter of Harold and Marge Freilich, and she was smoking a pipe because Bill Smith smoked a pipe. And her brothers, she's still alive in Maine. Her brothers, Terry and Mike. Patty sees Mike quite a bit. Ooh, Tracy with a hula hoop. They're posing at Lakeside. Posing in front of the house we were renting. There's Mike, Peter, and Tracy. Mike, the joy of children. There's a nice smile by Doran, my dad's father. Ruth, nice dress. Pam, and she was friends with Lisa. There's Richard, and the house, 167. I wonder what street that is. Cherry. We were further away from. Oh, now everyone's dad's like dancing a little bit. With the hula hoop. Hi, Tracy, Mike, Peter with the hula hoop, Kathy. There's Helen and Debbie, Doran, Pam, Lisa, joking around. Yeah, the famous first day of school photos. Patty and Peter, nice dress, Patricia. The backyard at 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard. We pass there all the time. I pass there like every day coming home from work. Nice green shirt, Peter. Now off we go. Walking to school. This might have been after lunch. Looks like it. Down Beechcliff over to Morewood Parkway. I think we're going to get a ride. Look like the car is going to stop. Who was that? It was a very short walk. I don't know why we would even. But anyway, someone was offering us a ride. I don't know if Patty was just gonna walk, I think. Now my friend Stevie, I guess he was a little bit late, and he came over and Mom took his picture. Movie. Going to Kensington Elementary School. There's his mom, Chick Strawbridge. He was friends with my mom. Our next door neighbors. Yep. This would be September. Oh, coming home after school. Still sunny. Beechcliff Boulevard. Yeah, Stevie was my good friend. I mean, he lived just next door. Hi, Stevie. Patricia. Peter. Nice dress. Pink with a... What's that? There's a nice bow in the back. There's Mark and Pam. There we are. This might be 1968. Like I said, this is not a perfect thing we're doing here. But, this is Peter and Stevie. We got football uniforms on and helmets and pads, and we're gonna play football. Trying to tackle me, which is what you do. Okay. Okay. Playing catch with the football. Well, that concludes today's presentation. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.